Hello, I'm Tom. Welcome back to my video playthrough of RiME. In this video we're gonna play World 2, which is called, what is it? Anger, I think. So, let's continue. There was a little foreshadowing of what's about to come. What I didn't mention before, I'm playing this game on ultra settings. I switched off the anti-aliasing, I don't know how you pronounce that in English. And I think it works pretty well. Just looked at the video of World 1 that I played, and I mean, it's okay, I think, to watch, so I'm gonna upload this. So here's the beginning of World 2. World 1 was called Denial, by the way. This is the world Anger. Let's see if I'll go into explaining these a bit more, but maybe you can figure it out for yourself to begin with. So here we have all these statues around us. Like you can destroy them by walking against them. Yeah. There's something coming out, but like, yeah. If you manage not to destroy any of these statues, then you will get an achievement also. I think Respect the Past is the subtitle or something. But if you, like there are 5 strange statues, that's an achievement also to get all of them. If you look at this statue, like this is what they look like, sort of, yeah. Like the surface, for instance, you have to, especially you have to look at. Come on. Let's look at the surface again. Here it's quite, I mean it has some small holes, but there are some statues with bigger holes in them. Like this one here, as you can see. And I think the size of these holes, like the surface, defines these statues as strange statues. So these you have to destroy if you want to get the achievement for collecting all the 5 strange statues. What I don't know is if destroying these strange statues will prevent you from getting the achievement for not destroying any of the statues. I don't know if those two are mutually exclusive. And here you can get another achievement if you finish the game for the first time and you got the dress in World 4. I think there's only one dress in World 4. Then if you put that on and walk past these dark shade figures there, wait, I need to go here. You will get an achievement for not being spotted by them, so something. Yeah. So now we're just gonna follow Molder, which is always good to do. I think actually we are inside the tower here on the next level and running around the tower. There's another cutscene with a picture of things to come. 3 windmills and a flying beast. So now we're on the outside and obviously we need to get in there. Like there's the same sort of sun puzzle here with the shadows and stuff here on the back. But before we do that, we'll go in here to get another collectible. Which is also like, I mean you can miss it, like I went here my first run and I didn't even see this door here on the side. Because you need to look at it like from a certain perspective to see that there's light from the inside, which is, it's well done. It's not very well hidden, but it's still not easy to find, sort of, like, I like that. So that's our first piece of the second emblem. Let's get back outside and open that door back into the tower. Well, if things were so easy. Like it's easy to position the ball the right way. Well, actually it's not because of the collision again. Look, I mean, I'm standing here now. Like, why can't I grab the ball from here? I have to stand right there and face it. Yeah? Why? That's so unnecessary. And here is the shadow. Oh, the statue fell down. That's not a problem because we can position ourselves there. But what is a problem is coming there. It's a little birdie bird. That's a really nice detail, I think, of the developers, that like when this bird tried to grab the sphere and it fell down and turned around, sort of, that the time of day changed. It's really nicely done, I think. I like this cutscene. So in a moment we're gonna explore everything down here. First we are running towards this beast for whatever reason, because like, I mean, how are we gonna get the ball? So let's run away again. And get to the point of no return of falling down. Well, it is sort of a point of no return because we will get back up there later, but for the time being we cannot get up. And here, like as you can see when I stand out in the open, there are these red signs indicating that the beast is tracking me. So we always need to find some protection, some shelter where he can't track us. Or she. Who knows even? So here is the first windmill that we have to access. We need a key for that, which we'll find this way. Now, in my first playthrough, I remember that there was Fox Mulder here. Mulder was sitting back there on this entrance and barking at me, telling me where to go. I don't know why Mulder is not doing that anymore. I don't know where he is now. But well, I mean, I know which way I need to go. So here, we will just run down here. And do this. So that we get another door. Let's light some flames here. And get the key. The key to the red windmill. Or not get the key, because I had to press X twice again. I don't know why. And what might that sign tell us? Windmills, bird, lightning? Sounds promising. Looks promising. So let's go to the windmill. Oh no. And this is also a nice thing of level design, that the developers actually put an underground tunnel back to the windmill here. If you find that, it's very handy to sort of shortcut the way back to the windmill. Oops, come on. Will I make it in time? Because this door will close again. Yeah, I did make it. Okay, good. So now we just need to go all the way up here. And here basically you need to shade these emblems, actually. These shiny emblems of the sun. If I shade it, become a night thing, and that activates the platform up here. So by pulling out 2 blocks in each windmill, dark clouds will be like released, and boom! There you go. Well, he doesn't seem too impressed by the lightning strike, but at least the lightning strike did leave some impression, I think. So obviously we have to do that for each windmill. 2 to go. But since we have these dark clouds over this area now, we can get some collectibles first here in this area. Yeah, come on. Yes. So in this area you can get 3 collectibles. 2 of which are very easy to find, like this one here. There's another toy. A windmill. Very fitting. Whoops. Now we have these black figures in here also. Fortunately they are not hostile, which they will be in a later level. So here you have another strange statue. As you can see, it has this big hole, so run against it to destroy it if you want the achievement. And then there's another collectible in here. This area, as well as the first collectible we got here down here, is not reachable before you defeat the or you activate the windmill, sort of, because it's too far away from any shelter, light shelter, to get to it. So run away. Yeah, I'm coming for you. Coming for you. You can run, but you can't hide. I getcha. Well, actually I won't, but... like when I first saw them in my first playthrough. Here, by the way, is the very difficult and easy to miss collectible. Down this way. And my first time I played it, like, I was running after these things, making them all disappear, sort of, till I noticed that they're all coming back after, like, I don't know, half a minute or something. It was a bit of a bummer. Thought it would be nice to get rid of all of them. But unfortunately that's not possible. So here we have a piece of the 5th emblem, and it is accordingly like very well hidden. Difficult to find, I think. But I did find it myself. Actually, there's one collectible that I couldn't figure out. It's in World 3. I'll tell you when I get there. For that one I had to look up a video walkthrough, which I'm not ashamed to admit. I think I would have never found this. I mean, nah, I don't think so. So now basically you can proceed with the blue windmill back there or the white windmill here. Both possible. In my first playthrough I went with the blue windmill because actually Molder was directing me there. But now he's directing me here also to the white windmill, and it's closer to where I just was. There, you see Molder? And he's barking. And actually this is the part, well, not yet exactly this part, but the part we're gonna get to in a moment. It's the part I love most about this world. Because it has a nice platforming area, I think. Probably the best platforming area in the game, I'd say. Wait, did I just miss something? No. It's here. Oh, come on. Back here is another collectible. No, come on, I can't grab it from here. I also can't grab it like this. It's really... So the second piece of the second emblem we have here. And go left and right to totally get confused where we are and where we need to go. Okay, now we're getting to the outside area, so we need to get to this windmill there. And basically these stairs would lead us all the way up there. Very simple. But there's the beast, so we have to climb all around here, which I think the developers did a very nice job of. Also there's another collectible hidden here. If you jump down there, across the gap, you will miss it. So don't do that. Always take the longer way. That's the third emblem piece here of emblem number 2. So there's just one emblem piece left here. Whoops, no, not here, here. You're not gonna get me. So now we go here and follow Molder again. That's what is so nice about this game, that like about this part, that like this bird is always like following us and looming over us, sort of. I think they did this nicely. That's why I enjoyed this part so much. Well, at least now when I play it, I gotta say, like the first time when I played it, like there were some parts where you just tried to get somewhere else and it just didn't work, like, and you didn't know if you weren't fast enough or not. But once you know the path, like as is obvious, it's actually very nice to follow it. It's sort of an S shape that you go. A very convoluted S shape, to put it this way. There he is again. But he can't get us, so everything's good. And we are already inside the second windmill. Well, bottom floor at least. Now this puzzle also is a very good example of why this game has good puzzle design, I think. Because it is a very, very simple puzzle in execution. But to figure out the sense of everything is actually quite difficult, and it's because there's something hidden in plain sight that you first of all have to find. Like, it's not easy to find, I think, but it's definitely possible. Like, I mean, I did it, so and it's that you basically just have to jump towards like, you know you need to get up there because there's the statue, right? And once you're up there, you thinking, what does that do? Maybe this way you can jump back there, but like you can position these pillars in the back there with the wave lines on them so that you can jump from here on them, yeah. While in fact what you need to do is jump against this thing, as is hinted by this golden part, you know, so that you can in fact position these pillars back there as needed, like this way. And again, it's indicated by the lines forming a pattern now, yeah, that it's the correct solution. Which is very well done, puzzle-wise, like as puzzle design-wise. Yeah. And we're inside the windmill entirely. I wonder what that picture means. I mean, there's the guy on the boat, potentially me, and the boat is becoming this flying thing trying to eat me. What is that supposed to mean? I don't know. Yeah, I see you. Don't worry. Oh, come on. Yeah, over and... Ooh! Yeah, we gotcha. Unfortunately, he's totally preventing me from getting to the block, but here we are. There you go. You can't see me. Na, 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 na. Come on, where am I? There. Oops, yeah. Made it. So, and that's already block 2 in this windmill. With the second, like, lightning strike of lightning, he doesn't even care anymore. He's screaming a bit, but like goes on as if it was nothing. Like, how come? So we can follow Molder now. If I get up here, that is. Yeah, I'm coming. But actually, like, we need to go to this entrance back there. Let's get one more collectible here. We need to go this way. All the way down. Here we come to another collectible that had me puzzled in the beginning. And like once it clicks, it's so obvious. It's so easy. Very well done. Like since you basically need a line of sight only with these statues, yeah? So stand here on the bottom and scream from here. So this thing down there will always correctly position to a certain extent. Like you need to... I think you need to see this thing, because if I stand here now, even though I'm still facing it, it doesn't work. That's a bit strange. Like it's not just this line of sight, you also have to have this statue in the field of view of the camera, sort of. That's strange, but well, that's how it is, I guess. So just to make sure, one more. Now let's hope we will not fall down, which is always an option with the camera flicking around. That's another lullaby part here. Is it? No, it's a dress. So let's put on this dress. Outfits here. There it is. Yeah, that looks like fitting for the desert, sort of. And that's all down here. Need to get it back up now, which we can only do from here. There was a time when I thought, what is this for? But then I figured out actually it's not possible to get back the way that we came down here, I think. I think at least it's not possible. So let's take this way. Like there is nothing really that you can achieve in this way. It just brings you back up there. And also like it's not a way down. Like there is sort of one... Oh man. One point where you can't go the other way, this path now. So what happened there? To go a bit here, maybe? Okay. Nah. This is the part that you can't get back, sort of. Like you can't go the other way here. You can't get up there. But at least you can get out here, so let's go out and get here. We came that on this way to the windmill. And now there's one more thing to do here before we before we go down this entrance there, as indicated by Mulder. We need to get the white shade. It's pretty easy to find if you are in exploring mode. Back here, hidden behind this, or in this ship, this upside down ship ruins. There you go. It's interesting because, like, if you know what this white shade resembles, or resembles, like, what its meaning is, the movement it makes once you approach it actually sort of makes sense. It's a fitting movement, and I wonder if the developers did that on purpose. So now it's time to go all the way down to the sea level. To activate the remaining windmill. There's the keyhole here, right? Yeah, I think it's a keyhole, which you can get from here. Not from jumping in there, which is fun, but by swimming all the way here. In this corner. And what do we see? The woman is sick. The child is still happy. The husband is sad. So here we have another few collectibles, but since the bird is still able to fly here because the windmill hasn't been activated yet, we can basically dive. We need to dive a lot. We can't get the collectibles yet. No, up first and down. All the way here. Here you have these bubbles. Like they have this strange effect, as you will notice in a moment probably. Like a very pixely effect. I guess that's due to the switched off anti-aliasing, you see? There's some strange pixels on these things. Ah. And here actually, this part is a major technical flaw that I experienced in my first playthrough. When I was in this chamber, every time I got out of the water, I was hunted by the bird. Believe it, really. Like, I mean, I didn't really look up. Now, only later I noticed that there's actually a roof, and the bird is not supposed to get here at all. Yeah. That's a serious issue of the game because, like, I mean, if for a technical flaw you can't solve the puzzle, that's really a shame. Like at the time I tried to get this key, I already got the other key. We basically need 2 keys to get inside the windmill. I had already gotten the other key, and I couldn't get this key because of the bird always grabbing me. Like once I started to jump over here, I was being captured by the bird, yeah, over and over again. So there was no way to get the key, yeah. And only after I then activated the first key that I got already, and came back here to get the second key, I was able to get in there without the bird. So what I thought is that it's a weird way of the game showing you that you can only get 1 key at a time or something, which is just not true. It was just a technical flaw of the game. And unfortunately there are also, like, I experienced some of them in my first playthrough in particular. Like after that I didn't have that so much anymore. Yes, there's another one actually where I couldn't scream anymore. Like I couldn't sing and scream anymore at all. Like and that happened to me in a part of the game, like in a puzzle where screaming at stuff was really crucial. Actually, yeah, you needed to activate stuff like flipping it or something. And I was running around for like 20 minutes or half an hour, and I didn't know what to do. And it's so annoying, like, if this is a flaw of the game and you find out about that later. It's a real shame. So in this respect, RiME could have been much better, in my opinion. Like, I think that maybe now... look what's happening here. Why is the bird there? The bird is not supposed to be here. Why is this happening? If I'm not diving now, he's gonna grab me. And that can't be. The bird is not supposed to be in here. See that? Like, why is this happening? That's exactly what happened to me the first time, the other way around. Like, if I stay here now, it will grab me out of the water. Why? It's not supposed to do that. I'm inside, yeah? I'm sheltered by a ceiling, so let's go back. Like, this is really annoying, gotta say, yeah? Funny that it happens. Like the one playthrough when I'm recording here, and and I was just talking about what happened. So let's see what happens if we go all the way back. And the funny thing is also that, like, I did this a couple of times. Like, get in the keys in this way, get up here, and maybe try to get back down there now. I don't want to use this key now because then I have to go swim all the way back again. Which is so unnecessary. So let's see if it works now. Like, developers, please take a look at this video and get rid of these flaws. They are really annoying. Especially if you're playing the first time and you just don't know what you're supposed to do with the bird. Like, with this beast being here, it's basically impossible to get the key, yeah? That's not good. So now it works, fortunately. I wonder if this happened to other players too. Like, I mean, I read some of the comments on Steam, but most of them were concerned with like the graphics, like being very stuttery, yeah? And then many of them with the controls also. But I never read anything about like significant issues with solving a puzzle because of a technical flaw. And as I said, I experienced a couple of them. Let's see, like, if it will also happen to me that I can't scream. I mean, it's easily fixable. You just need to quit to the main menu and then continue the game. And everything is back to normal. But it still interrupts the game flow in an unnecessary way, I think. So this is the way to the windmill. We're now accessing the windmill underwater. That's where we need the 2 keyholes. There's also a picture over there. It's the ship. And now like the sea itself looks like the bird. That's a nice picture, I think. Sort of attacking in a storm, potentially, the ship. This is actually an area that you can only access once, I think. Or no, maybe you can also access it the second time, actually. So here you need to position the orb, this shining orb, so that all the sun emblems are being shaded or in the shadow. Somewhere here it is, I think. Like this. Yes. Right, let's activate the 3 statues. It's a water elevator. That's box number 1. And even more water, which will allow us to go that way there. Which would have been too high otherwise. And that's actually directly... No, come on. Stop first. Directly to the second box. I hope I can make this in time. Yes. Na 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 na. You're gonna get shot. So that was the last windmill. nothing else to do but to leave here. But before that, we will take a look at another keyhole. Into another keyhole. And basically, if you can jump down here into the water, and you will get to the cave where I got the second key. But if you follow these steps, you get to a keyhole here. And what is that picture? Where the mother has died. Father is very sad, and the child probably also, right? So now we can get some of the collectibles. 2 more, I think. 3 on the way up. I think that should be all here. First we need to get there. Where the ships are. Well, maybe at that point in time I can actually mention that I do enjoy playing this game. It's very calming, since I know what I need to do. And I enjoy the puzzles and the games, even though, like, I mean, I solved all of them and I know what it's about. It is fun for me. I hope it's fun for you to watch this also. Well, leave a comment if you want to. So here we have another shell. We have 4 of them already. So 2/3 of the lullaby tune are complete. So now I have to run to the other side of this beach to get another collectible. There's also Molder telling us to go into this portal there. But we'll go straight first to get, I don't know, another emblem maybe, or a toy? Let's see. Yes, that's the final emblem piece of the second emblem. So we got all the emblem pieces here. So it's time to head up. On the way up, as I mentioned before, we can get another collectible. Which isn't that... It's not that easy to miss, I guess. But it's a bit like... I wouldn't say difficult, but... like strange the way you need to get it. You come to this passageway here with the light. I mean, if you are into doing stuff, you will anyway yell at this thing, and you will notice that first of all he's not really yelling when I do this now. He's singing a tune that is... I don't think there's another point in the game where he's doing this tune, sort of like... I mean, it's just 2 notes, but like the hallway is illuminated and you see a pathway down here. Like also with some indication that you can climb there, but like you don't really know how to get there, because you think like, I mean, there must be some way to climb there, while in fact it's as simple as just falling down there. Well, it's fair enough, I guess. And there's another toy. It's the bird, yeah. That couldn't, like, had to be in this chapter, obviously. So we have 5 toys already. And to get out of here, we need to go up there, so we can't get back the way we came down here. This is where we've been before. And again, some drop in frame rate here. But it's anyway very dark, so you won't be able to see that much anyway, I guess. So there's Mulder, telling us to follow him. So it's finally time to get back up to the bridge where the bird is nesting, or whatever that thing is. What happened there, I don't really know. Like, I mean, why is this thing all of a sudden exploding? I mean, it was hit 3 times by lightning, and now it's like exploding. Is that like spontaneous combustion, or what is this? I don't care. So since I can't get past these black guys, so I just need to shove them out of the way with the ball. And look how convenient. Like, I mean, this ball is not falling off the bridge. It's rolling all the way to where it needs to get. Isn't that great? So let's get back there. Now here's, after this cutscene here, you can get another achievement if instead of running away from the bird, you run directly towards it. But I'm not doing that now. I don't want to die. And that's it for the bird. Actually, this time we can see it. Well, I mean, what's left of it. And it's just a burning pile of flesh or something. Let's finish this world by moving the world, if I can grab it. Oh, come on. Come on. Yes, there it is. No, that was the wrong way to go forward. And what is happening now? Okay. Wait, it's okay. It's different. Doesn't matter now. Let's climb up there. Okay, and the door is open. So let's get out of here. There are the stairs. So basically this whole World 2 is basically an intermission, because actually you're supposed to get out like from the entrance of World 2 to the exit of World 2. It's just like a couple of steps, sort of, right? But since this bird stole the globe, golden globe, it became a bit more difficult. Go to the next world, which has vegetation, which is good. Like, it's enough bleak desert basically with relentless sunlight and a bird hunting you. Well, that looks nice. Green is such a much nicer color, like more comfortable to the eyes than this yellow, reddish desert look. And here we go with the next cutscene, where you basically just have to change the field of view to proceed. Come on. Why can't I do it? Ah, here it is. So that's all you can do in this scene. Change the camera view. And with that, I will already say bye and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a comment if you have anything to add or mention. And I hope to see you again in my next video, when I will be playing World 3 of RiME, which is called Bargaining. And also the one world I love the most actually in RiME. And there's again the guy in the red cape. So, bye.